Hello again. Now, since lockdown began, many key workers across the country have had to take the incredibly tough decision to live apart from their loved ones to protect them from potentially catching coronavirus.
Well, care worker Lisa Cave is one of those who felt she had no choice but to send her severely asthmatic 7-year-old daughter Ruby to live with her dad so she could carry on working. But after 7 weeks apart, Lisa was desperate for a cuddle, and with the help of full PPE, she finally got to hug Ruby. Have a look at the moment.
Please come. There goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I climb every mountain and swim every ocean. Just to be with you, fix what I broke.
Well, we are now joined by mum Lisa, who's at her home in Norfolk, and daughter Ruby, who's with her dad Paul. They are at Paul's home 10 miles away from Lisa. Good morning to both of you. I mean, that nearly set me off, actually, watching that one, because what an emotional reunion. Lisa, how did that feel? Because you, as a mother, faced an agonising decision to live apart from Ruby to protect her.
The hug was just amazing. All I can explain is someone had put my heart into the right place again, just to have her in my arms.
So, Ruby, this song, You Are the Reason by Calum Scott, is it your favourite song or one of your favourite songs?
Yeah.
Why do you like it so much?
Because it keeps me happy and calm.
Yeah, and Lisa, as well, for you, it's a pretty special song that the two of you really share a bond over, don't you? And Callum's got a lovely voice.
Oh, he has got a lovely voice, yeah. But no, it means so much about either a father and daughter or mother and daughter's love for their child.
Yeah, we can see that. Well, look, we've got a little surprise for you all. Because we know this is a very special song and the person that sings it in a beautiful way. I'm delighted to say that he's joining us now, live from Hull, is Calum Scott. Morning, Calum.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
So big
Good morning, Ruby.
Big surprise. Calum, how does it feel when you hear Lisa and Ruby talk about a song like that you've written and your voice touching them and meaning so much to them personally?
Oh, it means so much. I mean, just watching the video there again, I mean, the lyric is perfect for that hug. We all felt that hug. And I can relate. I'm isolating totally on my own. So what I would give to have a cuddle with my mum. But the bond that you two have is incredible. And to share in that moment with you with your favourite song is a privilege. So thank you very much. And Lisa, I mean, I speak on behalf of the country. Thank you so much for all the work you're doing. You're doing an incredible job.
Oh, she absolutely is.
Thank
and Calum, I mean, music at this time is one of those things, actually, that is quite a great source of comfort to people, isn't it? Can make people kind of forget things, take them to another place, make them feel better about everything that's going on in the world.
100%. I mean, a lot of people have been saying to me, oh, I bet your career's being placed on hold, you can't do gigs anymore. But music continues to be a part of everybody's everyday life. And, you know, my job specifically is to, I feel like, write music like that you can dedicate to those loved ones in your life. And, you know, it's, for me, songwriting is therapy, but to hear those kind of stories just makes everything so much worthwhile.
And Paul, do you hear little Ruby singing Callum's song around the house and sort of talking about this relationship she and her mum have over this song when she's at home with you?
It's been quite emotional, to be fair. To be honest, we've had to avoid it a little bit because Ruby gets a bit upset, as do we all. So, thank you, Calum.
Oh.
And Ruby, obviously, Calum sings your favourite song. Is there anything you've ever wanted to ask Calum before about this song or his career?
Thank you.
That seems like the perfect thing to say.
That's perfect.
That does seem like the perfect thing to say. But we also know there is something that Calum would like to do for all of you, for Ruby and Lisa, and you, Paul, as well, before we let you go. Prepare yourselves, though, because this might get a little bit emotional, everybody. Calum, when you're ready, take it away.
Thank you, guys. goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. And there goes my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
Oh, that was just so moving, and I think it, you know...
I don't know about you lot, but I've gone here.
I know, haven't we? I think it brings it home, doesn't it?
We're all crying.
We're all going.
Everyone's in tears. Callum's gone too.
The family's separated at the moment, and what a special thing that is. A huge thank you to you, Calum. That was a beautiful performance, and we can see how everybody's been moved by it. Lisa, are you still intact there? You're not an emotional wreck too much. How did that feel?
Very emotional. It's a shame that I ain't got my wife here for a hug today. Bless her. She's at work.
And Ruby, how about for you? How was it having a special live performance from Calum for you this morning? How did that feel?
Really good.
Really, really good. Lisa, have you got any idea of how much longer it might be before you'll be able to get back together properly?
Unfortunately not. With the rules being relaxed and people not being sensible, I'm so scared that there's going to be a second wave. You know, watching your daughter as she grows up in and out of hospital is no fun. So I just can't keep her. I've got to keep her there while she's safe.
Yeah. Well, anybody would understand exactly why you're doing that, and everybody, as Calum said, would want to thank you for the endeavour and the sacrifice that you and Ruby are making, Paul, as well.
Absolutely.
For what you're doing. It's just extraordinary. And I think that's a very timely plea with all this amazing weather. Just be wary, everybody, when you're going out, that we don't want a second spike, because there are families that are split up because of the jobs that they're doing in order to make sure that our relations stay safe. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Lovely to see you this
morning. Calum, thank you so much. Ruby, well done. And Paul, thank you. And Lisa as well.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me be part of that.
Our pleasure.
Thank you, Calum.
Thank you.
Such a special moment, wasn't it?
Isn't that absolutely gorgeous?
Even you there had a tear in your eye.
I did. My old solid heart's gone.
Oh, I love that.
My boys are going to give me so much grief when I get home.
Hats off to them for that decision that they've had to make, and what a tough one, having to do that as a family.
You suddenly get the sense, don't you? I mean, we are aware of the sacrifice that all our care workers are making and the NHS are making, but when you see a mother and a daughter that are so close, having to make that sacrifice because Ruby's asthma, and she's willing to make that sacrifice.
And so Lisa can go in and help look after other people
that need her help because they can't look after themselves. It's a very timely reminder, isn't it, as we're all going outside and we've seen all those pictures out and about at the various beaches and stuff. Just do your best to try and maintain social distancing, because there are families that can't be together because of this at the minute.